Andrew is here. What's up, Andrew? First person in the room. All right, Andrew, you're going to the game, right? I know you're going to Kroger Field or whatever the name of it is now. I think it's Kroger Field, right? All right. Come on in, everybody. Hopefully, my notifications will go out and say that I'm online, which they should. And we are on. Okay. All right, Andrew's here. Wow, everybody came in. I decided to do a little bit late this time. You know what I'm saying? Why get on so early? We don't need to get on early. Who needs to get on early? All right, everybody ready for some football? We got basketball tomorrow night. So basketball, which I will not do, and football, which I will do. So 2 games. What's up, Dustin? You going? Okay, go. I was asking Andrew if he was going. Go to the game. That's right. Support these guys. It's going to be, I think it's still 3.5. We're a 3.5 point underdog. DJ Lagway, he either plays really good or really bad. There's just no in between with him. So maybe he'll have a bad game. Cutter has to play well. If Cutter plays well, we got a chance to win this game. Yep. Maybe Andrew yelling my butt off. Okay, good. It's supposed to be cold. They're saying in the 40s at game time. I know the temperature's going to drop, and then, the beginning of next week is record cold at night. So, all right, just bundle up. And you know what? I hope there's a lot of people out on their list. Like our injuries, we get Waller back. We have a couple people. Man, there's like 15, 20 people on their injury report. So they don't have their wide receivers. So maybe, hey, maybe it's a little too cold for them. Maybe they don't want to be there. I don't know. We shall see. I don't know. Whitehouse is injured. Yeah, I saw that. I think a running back. Okay, yeah, I think 2 of their good wide receivers are not playing. So hey, Waller may come back. So we don't have Nichols. So who will have to play in their spot there? Addison will have to have another good game. But yeah, got to stop the run, and they got a good defense. So let's do it. Let's win a game. Let's make it interesting, right? Might as well make it interesting. Hell, everybody else is getting fired. Might as well make it interesting. But no, I'm glad you guys are going. And then we got basketball tomorrow night. So yeah, one of the star wideouts is out. Yeah, I saw their injury report is long, and hey, we'll see. Our defense has to play well because they are going to run the ball. Lagway's going to run. So yeah, we got to stop the run. That's the key right there. If you're watching this back, there are not very many people on. I decided to jump on late. Everybody must have went to bed here. Dustin, Andrew, it's just me and you. It's just us. So no. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'll be doing the game right here. So what is the game at 6:30 Central, 7:30 Eastern on Saturday? 30 minutes early, we'll do the pregame. So I'll put that out, and we'll watch just a little football, see what's going to happen, see how interesting it can get. No, glad you're going, Dustin and Andrew. Go to the game. That's right, go. Fully exceed expectations again. Yeah, I think so. He's starting to. I put out a video today. I just sort of talking off the top of my head. Probably going to take it. I'll take it down. It was just a freestyle video where somebody figured out Big Blue Productions that I did the basketball game like the media. I criticized Pope how they criticized Mark Stoop, and he picked up on it. Somebody picked up on when I did it on purpose to see if anybody would catch that. Which if you didn't see the basketball game, yeah, I think Boley. The reason he's had time. We've given him time, and yeah, now all of a sudden he's getting better. So yeah, it takes time for him to learn the offense. So if we fire the coach and the coaching staff, he has to learn a whole new offense, and then he starts over. But we'll see what happens. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. So it will work itself out, I hope. But yeah, I expect him to play well. I just want to see us have. I just want to see him have one game. The Tennessee game was great. So, I want to see us put it all together one game and just beat somebody's ass. That would be nice. So, yeah, we play the next 2 quarterbacks. Well, I don't know about Tennessee Tech, but Pavia for Vanderbilt and Lagway, they're more run first quarterbacks. So they're going to run. So yeah, our alignment, we can stop the run. So as you saw, so yeah, let's stop the run and then let's play better basketball tomorrow night. We can talk about there's 6 people in here, 7 people. Come on in, everybody. I'm Tom. This is Kentucky Football Nation. I don't even know if the notifications went out or not. I don't see them went out. Okay, well that's all right. I'm on, so that's all that matters. If you don't get notified, look down. Good. Dylan, what's up, Dylan? I'm rooting for Bowley. Yeah, I am too. Yeah, they're getting better because I did. Yeah, Dylan, because they've had time to do the playbook and run the. Bowley. What is this? His 5th or 6th start? I mean, you're talking about the SEC here. Nobody's going to come in here. Arch Manning didn't come in here and tear that shit up. You think our quarterback was going to do that? People just so quick to fire the coach, Josh Heupel. People talk about firing Josh Heupel at Tennessee. Are you out of your mind? Why the hell would you fire him? Yeah. So yeah. Did it came out good, Dustin? Mine didn't. Well, okay, good. Everybody got the notification there. No, Bowley needs to pick it up and play well, and he, better than he did last week. He's at home, so I expect him to play better. Everyone should play better. Play the young guys, play the young guys at receiver, play the young guys. Yeah. And we're not throwing to the tight end as much. So yeah, we're spreading it around a little bit more, which is smart. And, who cares if Florida's got a good defense? So did Auburn, yeah. So let's see if we can get one. And, play the young guys. Yes. Cam Miller, right? That's the guy that saved the game. Definitely play that. And a couple people on defense we played that were young. So they're like we said, if you're just getting in here, Florida's injury list is pretty long. It's like 15 people, 20 people. It's like a lot. A couple of good wide receivers. So hey, maybe it's going to be cold. It's supposed to be down like to 48 and then dropping at game time. So maybe it get a little cold for them, and they don't like cold. So you never know. Yeah. So hey, and then of course we got basketball tomorrow night, and the team we're playing is awful. So we should win that game. And I saw that Trent Noah is going to be out, which they should not play him until he's ready. And I'm considering to buy a ticket. I'll go. Yeah, do that, Dylan. Heck yeah. If you got a chance to go to that game, go to that game. That's right. Go support the team. Those guys haven't given up. You can say whatever you want, man. We ain't packed it in. Those guys were happy in practice this week. It's nice to see that. Yeah, that's right. Go to the game. Yeah, I'm I want to see Bowley how he does these last couple games. I want to see him play better and keep, he kind of took a step back last week, was on the road. Let's pick it up. Let's pick it up because we got to play at Vanderbilt and at Louisville. So come on, man. 2 home games here. We need to win these 2 games and then try to get one of those last 2 and see what happens. We shall see. Yep. Dylan coming out of his head did. Yeah, it sailed on him. He was throwing high. I mean, man, I don't know what that was all about. I really don't. Hey, WKRP's here. What's up? I see the shows coming on my feed. Good. It's a little slow getting on feeds here. Yeah. It still hasn't popped up on mine. Well, I'm glad people are getting it. Maybe they'll, I don't know what's up. YouTube is funny like that. All right, good. I'm glad it's popping up on your feed. Yeah, we're just sitting here talking about Florida has a lot of people on the injury list, like 15, 20 people. So yeah, it's going to be a little cold that night. The temperature's going to start dropping. So hey, maybe they won't feel like being there. I don't know. Lagway, when he plays good, he plays really good. When he plays bad, he plays really bad. It seems like watching him, Oh, what's up, Papa? I say we get past if the cards. Oh, the cards, yeah. Well, that'd be nice to win that game. Let's win a couple before then. Let's not even make it to where we have to win that game. Let's win some games here. We're at home for 2 games. So yeah. I don't know how good Louisville is, guys. I haven't watched Louisville at all. So I watched one of their games. So yeah, I can't tell how good they are. I don't know if their coach is looking for another job. I know supposedly Jeff Brom got some phone calls, which I'm sure he will. I mean, he's a good coach. So yeah, we'll see. We shall see. Come on in, everybody. I know the notifications are slow getting out tonight. I decided to get on a little bit late. You know what the heck? So we got basketball tomorrow night, which I will not be able to do that game. And look, we should kill that team. Hopefully, we'll play better on offense on football, on basketball, because that was awful. The first half of that game, man, we got to play. We played Louisville in basketball on Tuesday, and then the next Tuesday we play Michigan State. We're going to see how good we are. Okay, we're going to know by that time how good we are. And so, yeah. And then, of course, these football games, Florida and Tennessee Tech here. We need to win these two because they're two home games. Break that home game streak and get a win. And Cutter Boley is the guy has to play, but has to continue to play better. Dylan, if Stoops earns a win, we should give him the benefit. Well, he'll get the benefit if he gets 6 wins. You know, he's in. He's going to get the benefit of the doubt. I said we'd be 6-6. That was my prediction the whole season. The only game I have us not off is South Carolina. I thought we would have beat them by now. So, like I said, I saw 6. I didn't see more than that. Yeah. But hey, let's see what happens. We'll see. All that'll work out. You know, Bush Hampton. Well, why is Bush Hampton not sucking now? I made a video today. I'm going to take it down, a little impromptu video. If you didn't watch that, you know, because he has time. Cutter Boley had time to learn the offense. It took time for him to digest the playbook and run the plays and get lined up. And, you know, it takes time to do that stuff. And then people aren't patient and they fire their coach. James Franklin is fired. They just fired people. Talking about firing Tennessee. Why would Tennessee fire their coach? And that's the dumbest thing. They're not going to fire their coach, Josh Heupel. I mean, that'd be the dumbest thing. You got one of the best offenses in the country, and you're going to fire a guy? Okay, yeah. Calling has gotten better. Yeah, because people are catching the ball and they're making plays, which makes it a lot better. And I don't have to throw the tight ends all the time now. So, yeah, Cutter Boley's learning, digesting the playbook, and getting the ball out or take off running. Get the ball out of your hand, take off running. Don't do what you did last week because he could have had about 2 more. He did not play well. He could have had about 2 or 3 more picks because the ball was sailing on him. Now he'll be at home. Okay, so he's going to be much more comfortable at home. So, yeah, he'll get to sleep in his own bed and come out and play well. It's a night game. It's going to be cold. You know, start to be cold. So, hey, he has to play well. If he plays well, we're going to win a couple games. If he doesn't, we won't. And, yeah, we can't turn the ball over because I think the defense, we don't play anybody with a high-powered offense, okay, the rest of the year. You know, Florida isn't. Vanderbilt doesn't. They play slow. Like they low score like we do. So, yeah. And then Louisville, I don't know much about Louisville. I can't tell from them playing in the ACC. You know, their quarterback is up and down. So, I don't know. We'll see. That'll be a great. I mean, look, they're going to be motivated to win because they ain't going to want to lose to us at home. Let's see what the basketball game does. Do we beat them in basketball? And I don't know if we do, guys. I got to be honest with you. I have watched them in basketball, and they're good. And they shoot. And, yeah, we have had problems in basketball. If you watch my video, we do not have a rim protector in basketball. We don't have anybody who can block your shot till Quayton gets there. Because God knows Garrison's he's played awful. I mean, it's awful. He's getting cooked every game. So yeah, I'll be the first person. Nobody else has said it. We don't have a rim protector. Malachi Moreno, sort of a rim protector, but he got dunked on. A lot of people got dunked on. Say what about Colin Chandler, where Colin Chandler got dunked on. That dude dunked on him first. And then he paid his ass back about tenfold. But, yeah. So, we got basketball. We got football. We got everything going on. Yeah. So, 2 basketball games a week and a football game every Saturday for the next, 4 Saturdays. I mean, you can't beat that. If we win a couple, we might go to a bowl game. We might go to the Pop-Tart Bowl, the whatever, Music City Bowl, the Toilet Bowl, whatever bowl. I'll take anything. We'll play anywhere. And then we won't play half our players because it'll be, yeah, everybody will opt out of the bowl game. But, hey, come on in, everybody. I see it's picking up. We're sitting here talking about basketball and football. Whatever you want to talk about. Football, okay, Florida. let's win. Let's beat them. You know, they got a good defense. Yeah, it's going to be cold. The temperature is going to be dropping. You know, 40s in the 40s. So hopefully, the colder it is, the better it is for us. So they got a lot of people on the injury list. So yeah, but no, you're right, Dylan. Bush Hamding is play calling has gotten better, especially when you execute the play better. AFO, what's up, man? You think Cutter Chandler's trash talk was? He no, he probably said, "Hey man, that's payback." You know that guy had dunked on him, right? Well, somebody had dunked on him. I think it was that guy that dunked on him first, and then he probably just said, "Hey man, how you like that dunk?" That was a little, yeah. I mean, he got dunked on, but it wasn't that bad. Yeah. So yeah, he's much better at shooting guard. He cannot play point guard. I think we've all figured that out. We're in trouble. I can tell you right now on basketball. Our interior defense is awful. People going to the basket. Still with that little team. We'll see tomorrow night. Valparaiso's like in the 200s. This shouldn't be a close game. Dylan, do y'all remember when we weren't going to any bowl games? Yeah. Yeah. I'm 60 years old. I remember when we were 2-10. If we went to a bowl game, it was like we went to a bowl game. We were 6-5. That's what younger people don't, have the same frame of reference as us older people do. Yeah, we remember and that's what I said in my video today. We didn't shit on our football. It was a basketball school, okay, but we didn't shit on the football team. We didn't go. Nobody went to other newspapers. There was no internet back then. None of our writers went to the Knoxville newspaper and started talking shit about Bill Curry or Hal Mummy or whomever. You just didn't do that. It's just an unspoken rule. But nowadays we got, there's no rules, there's no boundaries. People just go on there and just start talking shit about our football coach. That's what I said. Mark Pope's going to get a long leash. Football is not going to get that. So that was the only point I was trying to make. But yeah, I remember all that, Dylan. Yeah, all my life it's been. Yeah, the only time we were good at football is damn March tubes. I mean, we had a couple years here and there, but it didn't last. It would always last 1 year, and then 1 or 2 years, and then 4 bad years, and then 1 good year, and then 3 bad years. Yeah. So yes. Yeah. Yeah. We never beat Florida. We never beat Tennessee, since the 80s. When I was in high school, we beat. But after that, we lost 30 in a row, 30 something in a row to Florida, 30 something in a row to Tennessee. So yeah, it was bad. And, Florida's beat the living shit out of us. Steve Spurrier, if you haven't watched my video on Steve Spurrier and Bill Curry, they had a beef. There's a reason that Florida kept running up the score on Bill Curry. I'm not going to give it to you. Go watch my archives. Go back and just type in Steve Spurrier. You'll see the photo and look at the beef between Bill Curry. Bill Curry went back to the 70s. And yeah, that's why he ran up the score and we got beat 73-7, 65-0. That's what people don't understand. Young people. We got beat 65-0 on national TV. We got beat 73-7, 2 years in a row. That was ugly. That was ugly. Pawpaw, meet Mr. Colin Chandler. Yeah. Well, he got dunked on first, but he paid him back big time. Hey, what's up, Slayography? LeBron liked to post about that dunk. Yeah, I'm sure he did. It was a good dunk, man. It was a good dunk. But look, I need to get the kid to play better. He turned the ball over. He's not a point guard. I think we figured out. Just let Jesper Johnson. If we need somebody other than Aberdeen, we got a point guard down, just give it to the freshman. Because Colin Chandler does not need to be playing point guard. So he played much better. Yeah, he did good in the second half. But look, that team was, god awful ranked. If they were in the top 300, they barely made the top 300. And yeah, we'll find out when we play Louisville and Michigan State. That's the next 2 Tuesdays. Louisville and Michigan State. We will know. What do we have? Can we stop people from going to the basket? Because right now we cannot. So I don't know. We'll see. Matthew, PSD from those Spurrier beatdowns. Yeah, that was bad back in the day. People don't understand. We didn't just lose. We got embarrassed. Yeah, did you watch my video? Why? It went back to their beef from the 70s. They had a little beef going on, and Steve Spurrier did a Colin Chandler on Bill Curry. He dunked on him so hard it was nasty. So yeah, Steve Spurrier had no mercy, but we did help get him fired at the end of the day at South Carolina. So Uh, but no, I'm psyched. Hey, let's play basketball. We look at Valparaiso. Listen, they're in the 200s, and yeah, we should beat them so easy. That shouldn't even be a game. And then of course, yeah, here's fun exercise. Give me Steven Johnson's heart. Yep. Benny Snell. Yep. Lynn Bowden's ability. Except Lynn Bowden was a little bit of a hothead. The best understoops. Yes. Yeah. Look, if you've been around as long as we have, all of us have. Uh, yeah. I mean, in the 70s we were 10-1, but we got caught cheating. Every time we started getting good, somebody was cheating. How Mummy cheated. I don't even know who the coach was in '77 or whatever. But yeah, uh, so yeah, he's the first coach that hadn't got caught cheating. If he did cheat, is Mark Stoops and was good. Yeah, and he wasn't a head coach before that, so that's pretty good, isn't it? Being taking a coordinator and make him into a head coach. So we shall see. Yeah, yeah, we shall see. We're going to watch it right here. If you guys want to come in here, 6 o'clock, we'll start the pregame show, 7 Eastern, 30 minutes before the game. We'll come in here and see what game is on. And I probably shouldn't even come here there because the game never starts on time. I'm in here an hour before the game starts on time, but I'll come in early. What the heck, we'll talk. But no, you're right, Dylan. If we could have a team made up of all those things, we'd be good. But this team has, a lot of heart. They have not quit. I'll give up Mark Stoops that. AFO, Bowden was phenomenal athlete. Yeah, he was a troublemaker. I'm not going to use the word thug, but yeah, he was a troublemaker. Walking over and getting in a fight with somebody before the ball game. Man, what was that all about? Hitting somebody. I mean, come on, man. He's out of the NFL. I knew he wouldn't last in the NFL. He didn't last in the NFL, and he was talented. So I don't know. Attitude. 16 scholarships over 3 years. Yeah, Matthew, I remember that. Yeah. Back then, if you lost a scholarship, it was bad. He was a punk. That was the word I was looking for. Punk. That sounds more politically correct. Yeah, he was a little punk, and he was good though. When you're good, you can get away with stuff. But I didn't like the culture. I didn't like the way we, 2 years ago or a year before last, we were all bragging and talking shit, and then we got humbled. So yeah, no reason to do that. But gifted, yeah, he was gifted. He sure didn't last in the NFL very long. He was out quick. Even Benny Snell's out. So yeah, right. So that's one person I thought would stay. Rodriguez is still in there, but we got 20-something players in the NFL. So Mark Stoops can develop talent, even if it's 3 stars or 4 stars. So all right, but anyway, yes, guys, I'll stay in here for a little. I just want to come on tonight, see what everybody's doing, and get basketballs tomorrow night. I won't be able to do that game, but it's a game we should beat that team by 30. Hey, what's up, lady bass players here? All right, I was wondering where you're at. I didn't see you for a couple times there. What's going on, lady bass player? We're just talking about football, basketball. What are you interested in? I was giving us a hard time in basketball because I was, I think we're not playing well. I hope we get to a bowl. Well, that would be nice, Curtis, if we get to a bowl. Yes, that would be very nice if we could get to a bowl. That would be an accomplishment. NFL career about 3 years. Probably, Matthew, if that. WKB, best white boy dunk ever. Dominic Wilkins. Yeah, that was sort of like Dominic, wasn't it? Yeah, Dominic would do the behind the head and throw it down. Yeah, that was a good dunk. So he got payback for that. What did you think of the basketball game? I didn't like it, lady bass player. I didn't like our defense. That team was awful, and they went to the basket. Here's what I think. We don't have a rim protector. We don't have anybody that's going to block your shot. So people keep going to the basket. Even that little team, they dunked on us 3 or 4 times. They went to the basket. I don't like it. And I don't like the adjustments. Brandon Garrison's getting cooked every game. I mean, he cannot guard anybody rolling to the basket. Trent Noah, before he got hurt, which he's not playing this next game. Our interior defense is awful. And we play Louisville and Michigan State. And we play Michigan State a week from this, 2 weeks, or a week from Tuesday night. They have all big guys. You think Georgetown had some big guys? No. Just wait. We'll see. We're either going to learn how to have interior defense, or we're going to keep getting beat. And I don't know why he doesn't go to a zone or or whatever. So yeah, so far he has not made any adjustments that on defense that maybe I'm just missing it. That team shot 10%. I mean, they were awful. So yeah, I don't know. Elite Eight. Yeah, I mean, man, there's a lot of pressure on him. There's a lot of pressure on Mark Pope. So yeah, I don't know what happened to the 3-point shooting. I don't know. We don't have any knockdown shooters, Lady Base player. Always not a knockdown shooter. Jasper Johnson's a freshman. Trent Noah's hurt. We don't have any guards. If Jalen Lowe's not a knockdown. He's streaky. He was streaky at Pitt. We'll see what he can do tomorrow night. But when we play Louisville and Michigan State, and we start playing, Gonzaga and North Carolina and Indiana, we'll see. We'll see what we got. But I don't like our defense as much as I don't like our 3-point shooting, because we sure as the hell cannot stop anybody rolling to the basket, and I have no idea why. So we had better figure it out, though. Cam Williams, has not hit anything. AFIO. Cam Williams, we paid him a lot of money. He has not hit a 3 in like 2 games. So yeah, it's in your head at some point. And we're playing at home. We're not playing on the road. So you miss them in Rupp Arena. What are you going to do when we go on the road? So Cam Williams will not see much playing time. Jelivic, I don't know what his role is on the team. I mean, I understand, is he going to shoot threes? Is he going to go to the basket? Jelivic looks a little confused out there, but he's new, and he hadn't played a 5-out offense, so I don't know. All right, now we're picking it up. We can't hit free throws, they feel. We have 2 games in a row have shot 50-something%. Yeah, that is unacceptable. Did he even address that? I don't think he even addressed that in the post game. Man, you can't shoot 50, 12 of 22, 2 games in a row. I mean, we are deficient in so many areas. It has surprised me. Purdue, that was fool's gold, as Rick Pitino used to say. Purdue is not that good. And we thought, oh, yeah, we're really good. No, we're not. We got hit in the mouth. And, yeah, we're going to get hit in the mouth the next 2 Tuesdays. 3 things I want to see. Cam Williams, Jelivic, yep. Free throw shooting, yes. Better practice free throws, yes, Lady Baseball. I mean, you got to make them. Dylan, Mitch, feet on NIL. Yep. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that, Dylan. I don't understand that. Jelivic got here late. That's true, WKRP. That's what I said. He is new. He played in the league overseas. They don't play like that. They don't play a 5-out Zoom-style offense. He's learning. He probably doesn't know where to be on the floor. Because, the guy, when you pass the ball, the guy with the ball, once he passes it, is supposed to cut. It's like 2 or 3 different options that guy can cut. And, yeah, we had no movement. Zach transfer flashing the money. Which Zach you talking about? Oh, I don't know which Zach you're talking about. AFIO, at some point, the coach, yes, the free throw line, yes. Yeah, no, he won't curse. But, yeah, you got to – look, man, you're going to run laps if you don't make free throws. I mean, we're all worried about shooting threes, but, man, they're shooting 200 threes to practice. You better shoot 200 free throws. Quarterback. Zach Calzada. Oh, you mean Calzada. Oh, yeah. Look, it ain't his fault. It's not his fault. They just, said, hey, look, we're playing Cutter Boley, because they thought Cutter Boley was going to leave. I think they thought, we might as well play this kid because he's going to leave if things don't go well. That was a smart decision. Just look, I know it was a lot of money, but look, it was the right decision, because if we lose Cutter Boley, I don't care who the coach is. I don't care who comes in here. If you don't have a quarterback in this league, it's going to be ugly. So I understand Calzada, yeah. I hope Aberdeen starts at point guard. Well, supposedly Jalen Lowe's going to play. So, surely to God he will start. Everyone think Stokes. I don't know about this Stokes kid, Papa. I don't know. He dropped out of high school. These kids, look, man, it's about money. It's not – look, Lane Kiffin put it the best, man. Ain't nobody coming to your school because of the name on the helmet or the name on your school. They're coming because you pay them. This is like the NFL. They don't have to play well after you pay them, okay? They're going to get that money no matter what. So, yeah, everybody's a free agent. Everybody's coming to their school because of money. They ain't coming. You think Aberdeen came here because he wanted to leave Florida? No, he left Florida because we paid him. So, yeah, there's no – just because it says Kentucky on your jersey, that don't mean anything anymore, which is sad. Yes, Cutter's the future. Curtis, you're true. Yeah, Stokes. Either he comes or he doesn't. Did Pope say he was getting a midseason enrollment? Yes, Lady Bass Player, but I don't know what he's talking about. He did say something, but I don't understand. One thing about Mark Pope is it just me, guys? He uses a lot of words, which is not good or bad. But when you ask him a question, he gives you a very long answer. It's like a story. It's like, man, get to it. Get to the answer. Just answer the question. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes he talks in circles. Which I love the English language, but dude, sometimes just it's like my wife says, get to the point. Get to the point. Hope Stoops stays. Well, Curtis, we'll see. He's got to win some games to stay, or he's gone. So hopefully he can win a couple games here. If not, he's gone. So yeah, I mean, Tulane coach going to Auburn. Yeah, well, they can have John Summerall. I don't know, Lady Bass Player. If that Stokes kid, I don't know. He quit school. Why would you quit school? I know high school. Did you guys see that? He left high school. Why? Because you're going to make a lot of money. You don't have to be smart. He just wants to do what every other kid wants to do. Act like he's cool, make a lot of money, have women, cars. Yeah. Now, is he going to play good when he gets here? That's all I care about. Is this going to be one of those things where you're giving these kids money based on what they're going to do? So, man, I don't know. He got in a fight. Well, okay. Well, now I would believe that, Lady Bass Player. If he got in a fight, that makes sense. But, was somebody fighting him over a girl? I mean, we fighting over money? I don't know. Look, I don't want a troublemaker. If he's going to be a troublemaker or he's a slacker, I'd rather just take a 4. Give me a 4-star or a 3-star who's willing to play their ass off over some 5-star that thinks he's, the next LeBron James. And we don't need that here. We tried that with Calipari, and half the time that didn't work. Yeah. So he'll come here, tweak his ankle, and never play and get $1 million and go to the NBA. I don't want to see that, So, yeah, get into a fight. We don't need that. We do not need that. So, we'll see what happens with him. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know who the other 2 schools are. And yeah, either he comes here or he doesn't, but he needs to make up his mind. I mean, if he doesn't come, it will not hurt my feelings because I got a bad vibe about it. I don't know about you guys. Sounds to me like he's, not the smartest tool in the shed, not the smartest 5-star out there. So, but he's supposed to be the best player. So, Tubby's team turmoil. I remember that, Paul. Yeah, Tubby. Tubby was like Stoops. He won. He won early, and then he couldn't match it, and then we threw his ass out. So yeah, he would fight 6 or 7. Yeah. Who wants to fight a 6'7", 240? I don't know, man. That's tall. Yeah, 6'7", you got a lot of reach. But you know what? There's a lot of big guys that don't know how to fight. I've seen little guys whip big guys' ass because the big guy just thought he didn't know how to fight. He thought he was going to overpower a little guy. Fighting, one thing about fighting is knowing how to fight, how to defend yourself. Kentucky win their basketball game. Oh, Tony, yes, we won our basketball game. It was sloppy, but we won. I didn't like it. I might be the only one. We had a good second half, but I don't know, Tony. You guys won your basketball game. So, yeah. Firing Josh Heupel, Tony. What's up with that? Why are they saying fire Josh Heupel? I was watching Sports Talk Jay. Craziest thing you could do. Now, I hope you fire Josh Heupel because he keeps kicking our ass. But, yeah, base player. Kentucky women won tonight. Good. All right. I don't watch very much women's basketball, but I'm glad they won. Yeah, why would you fire Josh Heupel? That's what I said. Why would you? He's one of the best coaches in our league because you didn't go to the playoffs, Tony. Okay, if you don't go to playoffs, you got to fire your coach. I don't know what that's all about. 12 teams go to the playoffs. Everybody else in Division I has to fire their coach. So, no, you're not going to fire Josh Heupel. You just got some fans that don't know that are crazy. Every year. So we'll see. But no, so we got basketball and football. I will do the football game. We'll not be able to do a basketball game, but we'll do the football game. And then, next week we play Louisville. So that's the game. We're in trouble. If we don't play good defense and shoot the ball well in that game and shoot 50% from the line, we're going to get beat pretty bad. Lady bass player. If Stoops wins the Florida game, just keep his job. I think he might have to get one more because he's going to get what, Tennessee Tech. So that'd be 5. If he gets 6, it would help if he got Vanderbilt or Louisville. 5 will be a hard decision, as Matt Jones says. Cutter Bowley would. Then it would be get into, what does everybody want to do here? And how well do we play in the last? Like, do we get blown off the field or do we play close? I don't know. We'll see. He needs to win 6. Watch the women's game. Amazing athletes, David Cappy. That's good. What are we ranked about in women's? Are we ranked in the top 20? I think we are. Are we not? I don't know. I don't know about that coach. I guess he's a good coach. So good. Okay. All right. Glad the women won. No problem against Valpo. No, they shouldn't. They're awful. They're ranked, I think, worse than the team we just played. So yeah, one bad season, you're gone. That seems to be you can't keep doing that in football, guys. You're going to run yourself out of money. These schools going to run yourself out of money. Lane Kiffin's going to be a rich man. He can stay at he's going to get a raise no matter if he stays or goes. He could stay at Ole Miss and still get a raise. Yeah, if he wouldn't have made the playoffs, they were talking about firing him. So excuse me. Dropped my water bottle top there. Oh, let's not do that. It's destroyed football. Yeah, it has destroyed football. And it's really destroying sports, to be honest with you. It's greed is what it is. It's just, and you know who pays for it? You do. Ticket prices go up. I think Matt Jones was talking about this, or somebody was. Poor people can't go to the game. The average person can't afford to go to the game now. Well, why? Like me, I have to drive 3.5 hours, park, walk in there, pay all the money. If it's a SEC game, then it's really expensive. It's easier for me to just watch it sitting here, because I'll have to do they're just, only, I mean, the fans pay the money, so we'll see. No, you can't build a team like you used to. Yeah, you don't need a lot of high school players if you have money. You just go around. Texas A&M's got so much money. Texas, they can go around and raid everybody's roster and come and get any of our players. That's what I said. Cutter Bowley, he could leave. I mean, he's going to get offered some money to leave. If you're going to tell me Tennessee wouldn't take him, well, Tennessee already tried to get him out of high school. If somebody would take him, Ohio State, somebody, come on, man. He's going to get offered some money. Tony, the Louisville game should be a good one. In basketball, yes, and in football. But yeah, basketball, hey, Louisville's good. We're in trouble. Our defense is not improving in these last 2 games, not the interior. Hey, what's up, Bryant Carter? I don't know if I've seen you before. Welcome, Bryant Carter. Go Big Blue. I like that. We're talking football, basketball. We're talking Florida game. We're going to do the Florida game right here. I cannot do the basketball game tomorrow night, but watch party for the Florida game. If you haven't subscribed, guys, hit the subscribe button. I do lives every week. This is a fan channel. I will do every football game left, and I'll do any basketball game that my work schedule allows me to do. So we'll do basketball and football. And I like to talk late sometimes, so I like to stay up late. Injury bug, yeah. Oh, BC. Oh, I didn't know who it was. Well, BC, the most handsome man on the internet is BC. BC, what were we talking about before you got in here? I was giving the basketball team a hard time, BC, because I think our interior defense is still awful. I don't think we have a rim protector, BC. I mean, Garrison's getting cooked. Even who got cooked? Even Matt Moreno was getting cooked. That little team still went to the basket and dunked on us. I didn't like that, man. I don't like the free throw shooting, and I don't like the interior defense, BC. You can't build a team, like the old days. Nope. Weird seeing Vince Merrill on the other sideline. Yeah, I don't know what he does. He doesn't recruit over there. But no, I watched BC. I watched, BBN, Loyal BBN channel. That's where BC is from. Over that way. Yes, Loyal BBN fan. Yes, go to that channel. Basketball, man. I don't know. We don't have a rim protector. We don't have anybody who's going to block your shot. So I'm afraid to play Michigan State and Louisville, BC. Michigan State, if you watch them, you think Georgetown has some big dudes. Wait till you see these boys. You talk about rolling to a basket. They ain't going to roll to a basket. We're just not shooting free throws. We're not shooting threes very well. So I don't know, man. We got to do something besides standing around. But yeah, Vince Merrill. Yeah, look, he's not recruiting over there, so we'll see him. BC, Yeah, JQ. That's the dude. Man, we got to get him back. We got to have somebody that can block, can hold down the rim. Because man, Garrison is getting cooked. Trent Noah, people like that are just getting relative basket, just getting cooked. I mean, I don't know what happened to Garrison, but man, did he forget how to play basketball? I mean, man, he's just can't guard anybody. I that surprises me, BC. Yeah, we need a score in the post, and we don't have one. There's another. Yeah, our post defense, our post offense. I mean, look, who am I thinking about? Diabate. He's wide, but he's not that tall. I mean, he's a scrapper and he can muscle the ball in, but he's not that tall of a guy. He's not going to block your shot. But man, you're right. We don't have anybody with post moves that you can just throw the ball in there. And man, look, Quaden's. They said he was doing shooting drills or 5-on-5, whatever. Man, we got to get him in there, guys. If he can play, get his ass on the floor. 7 sacks will help. Yes, James Blackby. Yes, baby. Yes, any sacks will help. Our defense has got to get better. BC, I'm worried. I didn't see. I've seen no adjustments on the screen and roll and the pick and roll to the basket. Even that little team was doing it. You know, they had 20 points in the paint, but they got fouled. Man, everybody. You don't think Louisville? And like I said, Michigan State, man, we played them a week from Tuesday after Louisville. Man, that's all they do is muscle you. I mean, they're like Georgetown on steroids. We're in trouble if you can't. And are we going to play zone or are we just going to keep doing this? We're just going to put Brandon Garrison in front of somebody because he's going to have to come up with something, BC, because that's not working. We will win a championship. We'll be better. Well, I hope so, Curtis. I don't see how right now. I got to be honest with you. I've watched some other teams, and we're in trouble. Even Florida, who lost to Arizona, those teams can shoot lights out. They run up and down the floor. Man, if you got a weakness, they exploit it. We're going to have to get better quick. And I don't know who's going to shoot threes for us. I don't know, man. Hopefully Jalen Lowe will shoot some. Papa, why is anyone bringing up Otega Owe? He's not a knockdown shooter. He's a streaky shooter. Nobody seemed focused. There's another thing we didn't talk about. Last 2 games, I noticed at the beginning of the game, people are just just out there, just standing around, even on the bench. Look at the bench. I mean, people just standing there, like waiting for somebody to do something. Come on, man. We got to start fast in these games. I mean, look, we play a team tomorrow night, Valparaiso. When they rank, they're lucky if they're in the top 300. They're awful. So, yeah, we got to get to this Louisville game. BC, the Cards, yes. Going to be test, yes. Yes, BC says Otega Owe has to score 18 to 20. Yes, he does. And he has to go to the basket to do most of that. But, man, everybody else is going to the basket. But all of a sudden, we have stopped going to the basket, and I don't know what that's about. So, I don't know, man. Jalen Lowe, we got to pick. He's got to figure. Mark Pope's got to figure something out because we've got exploited. We've got exploited these last 2 games. Georgetown, even this little team. Even though you think, well, we blew them out. No. In the first half, they exploited. They showed you our weaknesses. And Mark Pope wants to shoot 30-plus threes, BC. I think I was on your channel the other night. He said that after the coaches show. I demand that we shoot 30-plus. I don't know if shooting more is going to help us. Is jacking up more threes really the answer to winning a game? If you're shooting 25% and 50% from the free throw line? I don't know, man. He wants to jack up. I just don't see it. Trent Noah's not playing in the next game. Who the hell's going to shoot him? I mean, look, I like Jasper Johnson, but he's a freshman. So, I don't know who's going to shoot those threes. I got to be honest with you guys. I don't know I'm not the coach. But yeah, he demands 30 to 35. Okay. Well, we're going to find out. We're going to shoot our way in a game or we're going to shoot our way out of a game. That's what's going to happen when you do that. This is not BYU. I wish he had a different plan. So I don't know. BC, Jalen, yes. Jalen has to be a game manager. Yes, he does, because we don't have that. I mean, Aberdeen's a little bit of one, but yeah, Jalen's going to be asked to do a lot of stuff. Knock down some threes. Don't turn the ball over. Man, we have 13 turnovers. I mean, yeah. Colin Chandler cannot play point guard. I think we all agree he's a shooting guard. Yeah, put Jasper Johnson if you need somebody else. If somebody goes down. But yeah, Jalen Lowe, man, that kid's going to have to quickly We play Louisville. We have got to come up with some interior defense. I'm going to tell you right now. So I don't know what we're going to do. Brock Matheny. I don't think I see you, Brock. Welcome, brother. Shooting does not worry me. Okay, we have 5 guys on the roster. Yeah, I understand. I hear you, but so far it has not worked. Maybe they'll come around. I mean, yeah, if we're going to take 30 plus, we need to hit 30% if you're going to take 30 plus. If not, you just shot yourself out of the game. So yeah, maybe it'll pick up. Our defense has to get better. BC, I'm focused on the defense. Yes, I don't like it, BC. Man, I do not like Brandon Garrison getting cooked and everybody getting cooked, rolling to the basket. You realize everybody talks about the Colin Chandler dunk. They dunked on us 4 times. They dunked on that guy, dunked on Chandler first. I think he was a guy. And then Malachi Moreno got dunked on. He's 7 foot. I'm like, man, why are these guys rolling to the basket dunking on us? I didn't get that. Slayography. Denzel has 6 assists, 0 turnovers. Well, that's because Denzel Aberdeen was on a national championship team, and he knows how to play basketball, and he's experienced. You could tell his leg was a little sore. WKRP, Chandler plays point guard with his back to the basket. I think Pope pretty much said he's not playing point guard anymore. I agree. Just bring in Jasper Johnson. If somebody goes down, don't bring in Colin Chandler. He can't guard anybody. Not a point guard. So he needs to be off the ball. But yeah, our defense is what nobody's talking about. Nobody said what I'm saying. We do not have a rim protector. We don't have anybody who can block a shot, like BC said. We don't have anybody with post moves. What offense? We're just going to jack up 30-something threes and beat who? I mean, yeah, that's fine if you hit 30%, but if you shoot 20%, you're going to lose. So, like I said, we better hit them. Papa, who's your choice to run the picket fence if we need at Louisville Tuesday? I don't know, man. I don't know. That's a hard choice. Who's yours? I mean, I don't know. But we got to win that game. We cannot lose to Louisville, or we need to beat Michigan State. But Michigan State worries me just as much as Louisville because they got all big guys that go to the basket and just out-muscle you, just like Georgetown. And Tom Izzo will be look. One thing, they play that old school Big Ten hit you game, and yeah, that's what worries me is Brandon Garrison and them trying to hold up to that. Because our guys are melting under the physicality of the game, and I don't like that. So, yes, I've never seen a Kentucky team shoot such bad free throws, WKRP. Well, yeah, 50% is not good. We used to get on the Calipari about that when he said he didn't practice them. But, man, supposedly we're practicing them. But 54% BC. The Cards have good guard play. Yes, they do, BC. Man, they can shoot. They can score bunches. They can score a bunch of points real quick from what I've seen. I watched 2 highlights of 2 of their games, and once they get on a roll, they will roll your ass for about 10 or 12 points in a row, and you'll have to call timeout. So, yeah, the Cards offensively are stellar, and we are not. So that has to improve. Papa, the obvious choice is Trent Noah. Well, right now he's hurt. Hopefully he's going to sit out one game. If he wants to run the picket fence, hey. But yeah, Trent Noah's not played well on defense. Man, he's been getting cooked on defense. So yeah, I mean, you look at our lineup. Cam Williams hadn't done anything. Jelovic, he's kind of new. Brandon Hawthorne hadn't played. I mean, Oway is, he's got to score more, like BC said. He's got to start scoring 15 or 20 points because we need him. Diabate, I like Diabate, but he's not an offensive juggernaut. He's wide and he's a bully, but he's just not that tall. So I don't know, guys. I don't know. This coach Pope's going to come up with something. Nobody's giving him grief though yet, so we'll see. Well, I guess we'll win. Wait to see if we win. If we lose to Louisville, let's see how much. Well, they're not going to give him grief, so it's all for April. But yeah, we got to get Quaintance in the game. Jane Quaintance is the answer. I don't know, Papa. I don't know who we put on him. On defense, yeah. I mean, man, Nobody can guard anybody. I mean, is he a guard? Is Brown a guard? Right? I can't remember what position. I know the name you're talking about. I can't remember what position he plays, but uh, yeah, we got some issues. Ortega has to be the guy. Yes, BC does have to be the guy, and he needs to be a little more vocal and a little more. Yeah, I mean, go to the basket and get fouled. I don't care what you do. Hit a three. Play with some energy. So far, he hadn't really played. Well, nobody's played with energy until the second half of that game the other night. Yeah, we need Ortega to come out and this is my team and come on, get in somebody's ass. I mean, somebody yell at somebody. That's what I want to see. I don't care if it's Mark Pope. Somebody yell at somebody. Come on. Uh, yeah, leaders. We need leaders, not followers. So we're going to see what happens. But man, tomorrow night we should kill that team. I wonder. I haven't looked at the point spread real quick. Let's look at that point spread of that game. It's got to be 30. We didn't cover the 30. Man, I lost money on it. We did not cover the 30. I should not have. Never bet those point spreads, guys. I don't know why I bet that. Tomorrow night, Florida's beating the crap out of somebody right now. I don't know what the point spread is. 22.5. Okay, Brock, thank you. 32.5. Okay, don't bet that. Excuse me, those big point spreads, don't ever bet those because bench players come in and then, yeah, some walk-on hits a three, somehow or somebody does, or some walk-ons come in and then the team goes on a run. And yeah, that's a little, I would not bet that, especially with our team. We can't hit free throws. And if we shoot bad free throws and bad three-pointers, yeah. I mean, look, we'll win the game, but Cutter has a game Saturday. Yes. Now, speaking of football, transitioning to football, yes, he has to have a good game, man, for us to win. I mean, however he plays, that determines on whether we're going to get a win or not. Lagway, he's up and down. He either plays really good or really bad. It's going to be like in the 40s when that game starts, supposedly 50, falling into the 40s. I hope those Gators are cold and Cutter plays well. Yes, that's the key, really. He played bad, and we still won. But, yeah, we can't ask the defense to win the last 4 games because Florida's got a good defense. So, yeah, Cutter Boley has to play well, and he's at home. So, yeah, let's go get a win, man. Let's break that streak of home, and then, then let's, see if we can get one of the last 2 once we get Tennessee Tech, which I know Tennessee Tech is undefeated, guys, but let's not – come on, man. They play in OVC. If you look at their defensive line, they're 260. Yeah, their offensive line, 260. Yeah, that ain't going to work against us. You going, Papa? All right, man. Are you going to the game? Is that what you said? Oh, to the football game. Well, good. Go to the game, brother. Andrew, Kentucky will not win the SEC in basketball. Man, you know what? I bet some money. Why did I bet that much money that we would? After that Purdue game, I was foolish enough to go and bet a little bit of money, too much money, on us winning the SEC in basketball. Maybe when we get Quaintance, Andrew, we can. Florida's good. I can tell you watching the Arizona game the other night, dude, they score. I mean, they just shoot the ball. They shoot lights out. And Arizona had a freshman who scored like 20-something. And they were able to outscore them. But, man, yeah. I don't know, man. Our guards have to play better. Jalen Lowe, Ortega, that's the key to the team. If those 2 guys, one of those 2 guys, or both those guys play bad, we ain't winning. We ain't beating hardly anybody. So I don't know. Guard play, guard play, guard play. I'd play 3 guards, play Aberdeen, and I don't know, put him in there. Or Chandler, as long as he's off the ball. But yeah, I don't know. We shall see. But tomorrow night's game, 32.5 point favorite. We should not. We should get off to a fast start. I expect us to tomorrow night. You see a fast start. Christopher, what's up, brother? After watching that game, yeah. I mean, look. After watching that game, the last 2 games, guys, you would not think we have like BC's in here saying BC's over on Loyal BBN fan channel. If you guys haven't subscribed to Loyal BBN fan channel, I don't know if I said that right, BC. Subscribe to that channel because BC's in here. He knows what he's talking about. Our defense on basketball, our interior defense is, bad. Georgetown exposed us, and then that little team, Nicholls State, still dunked on us 4 times, still went to the basket, and Brandon Garrison is getting cooked every game. He cannot stop anybody. We have no offensive player with post moves, as BC pointed out. man, we're in trouble under the basket. I mean, if we're not going to play zone, we're going to keep getting cooked. Louisville and Michigan State's about getting ready. We will know after we play Louisville and Michigan State the next Tuesday. We're going to know what we got by that. We'll know how good of a coach Mark Pope is. See if he makes some adjustments. Hey, have a good night, BC, man, brother. I'll come on your channel. Everybody, like I said, loyal BBN channel. Brian Carter, he knows what he's talking about. Those guys know what they're talking about. Big Mike, all those guys over there. Miss Lee. So yes, subscribe to their channel if you haven't subscribed to their channel. So yes, hopefully Louisville doesn't embarrass us. Christopher, I'm gonna tell you what, man, I'm worried about it. Michigan State too. Yeah, good night, BC. Yeah, I mean, I'm worried about it. So we shall see. All right, I'm gonna stay in a couple more minutes here, guys. I'm gonna stay in a little bit longer. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Like I said, Mark Pope's got a lot of pressure on him. And yeah, I put out a little video today. I'm probably gonna take it down where I sort of did a freestyle of somebody caught on before I get off here. I did the last two basketball games, and I criticized Mark Pope pretty heavily because that's what they do to Mark Stoops. And I did it on purpose. And somebody figured out Big Blue Productions is not in here. And he was saying, you do the basketball games different than anybody else. Yeah, I criticize Mark Pope, and other people don't. I did it like it was Mark Stoops. If that was Mark Stoops and he played that bad, yeah, he'd get his ass, he'd get criticized, and So I was just making a point of doing the basketball game like it was, like I treated Mark Pope like the media treats Mark Stoops, and somebody picked up on it. So I did it on purpose. I figure what the hell, he deserves it. He's making a lot of money, So I don't dislike Mark Pope. Obviously, I like Mark Pope, but do you got to show me something here? 16 plus injuries. Yeah, I saw that, Christopher. Yeah, man, it's gonna be cold that night. There's no reason to try and win that game, right? The season's over. Yeah, just I hope Cutter Bowley just has a really good game. Look, I like to see us kick somebody's ass. Before I get off here, and I'm going to stay in a few minutes, I'd like to see us kick somebody's ass. Just kick their ass. Just jump on them and just keep pounding them. And then let's win 6 games. I said 6 games at the beginning of the year. I didn't see more than 6 wins because I knew how hard our schedule is. You have the 6th or 7th hardest schedule 2 years in a row. You're probably not going to win a lot of games. But we will see. If Mark Stoops wins a couple games, he'll stay. If not, he'll go. And they'll owe him a lot of money, and they'll pay him. So I hope that doesn't happen, but it could. All right, guys. Well, listen, I will not be doing the basketball game tomorrow night. I'll be doing the football game. So meet me in here 30 minutes before kickoff. So 6 Central, 7 Eastern. We're going to do a watch party. We're going to watch Florida. Part of the fan base one is to lose Saturday. Yeah, well, I understand it. It's selfish. It's selfish. You're selfish. I thought it was time for Cal to go, but I didn't want Cal to lose to Oakland. Yeah, I mean, I get it. But yeah, most of us younger fans. Older fans, we know better than that shit. We've seen this movie before. Younger fans just want W's. So we'll see. I mean, let's see what happens these last couple games, and then we'll know. It's like basketball. We're going to find out in football over the next 30 days what happens, and we're going to find out in basketball how good a coach he is and how good a team we really got. Because Louisville and Michigan State are 2 formidable opponents. Last year's starters would cook this team. Probably. Brea, Butler. Yeah, they probably would cook this team. Now that you said that, especially Butler. Yeah, well, listen, Mark Pope's got a lot of work to do because what we're doing right now, I'm telling you right now, it's not going to work against Louisville and Michigan State and all the Gonzaga, North Carolina, Indiana. Yeah, we got some hard games coming up before we hit the SEC schedule. And yes, you got to figure it out. And so, hey, let's pick it up. It's Mark Pope. We all want him to win. We all want to win number 9. I don't know about winning number 9. Yes, acquaintance more than we would need low, to be honest with you, because we have nobody under the basket that can play defense or offense, really. You can't throw the ball into someone and then make a post move, like we had last year with, I can't remember the kid's name, the big dude from England we had last year. Yeah, we don't have anybody you can throw the ball into, and he's gonna, Brandon Garrison, no way. So yeah, it's going to be a challenge for Mark Pope, and it's going to be a challenge for Mark Stoops to win. To try to get to 6 wins. So we're going to see what happens. Going to be tough. But anyway, hey, we shall see. Amari Williams, thank you. Yeah, we don't have Amari Williams. Ain't nobody going to score under the basket. You can throw it into and you can make a move, and yeah. So we got a lot of work to do. Mark Pope has to figure some stuff out. Definitely interior defense is bad, and it did not get better. That's what bothered me. Before I get off here, that bothered me that it didn't get better after the Georgetown game. So yeah, we got to come up with a solution real quick because there's only so many people on the bench, and Quaidens is practicing, but it's probably going to be a couple more weeks. All right, guys. Well, look, I'll see you guys Saturday night. Be here 6 Central, 30 minutes before the game, 7 Eastern. We're going to play a football game. We'll win this game tomorrow night. Look, basketball, we'll probably kill these guys. They're as bad as the last team we played. And I expect us to get off to a good start. Yeah, so they'll have a little fire in their butt, and they'll play well. Just come Tuesday, the next 2 Tuesdays, Louisville and Michigan State, we're going to find out. All right, I'll see you guys Saturday night. Be safe out there tomorrow, the next couple days. Watch the game tomorrow night. That one's actually, no, that's on SEC Plus also. All right, well, there's pirated feeds you can find, but we ought to kill that team. So everybody have a good week, and I'll see you Saturday night. Let's go, Cutter Bowley. Hey, let's go win a game. Let's go win a football game. Go Cats. I'll see you guys later.